WGL September qualifier a little late, thanks to some other competitions that we're running in the meantime. Moon vs TBC is our first match in the round of 32 Group A. The winner goes to the semifinals, and as it oftentimes is the case, always is the case, in those rounds of 32, if you win 2 matches in this group, you're through. If you lose 2 matches, you're out. We start with Undead versus Night Elf, Korea versus China once more, and it is Terranostan.
I'm kind of surprised that this map made it through the map pool, through the vetoing process for the Undead. But maybe I'm still a little bit, 1.27 mindset, where this used to be the horrible Undead map. I don't know if that's necessarily the case anymore. I think what made Terranos so good back then, along with a few other maps for Night Elf, was that you can creep so well with the Ancient of War. New Ancient of War, not that easy anymore. And what is this hero? I feel like I forgot the name of this one. I think it's called a Warden or something.
I have heard old tales, the ones that they tell at the campfire about this hero. But yeah, the Warden seemingly back. Moon, of course, the most variety in first hero picks. Demon Hunter, Beastmaster, Keeper, Panda. He plays it all. And the Warden is back.
Yeah, one of those heroes who really heavily relies on level 3. That used to be very easily doable on Terranos. Fairly easily, I guess I should say. But with this new Mercam, yes, you get level 2 here if you get it entirely. But it's pretty close to your opponent nowadays. And I've seen this harassed fairly well, even against a Keeper, who is to be considered a much stronger level 1 hero. So if TBC is aggressive against this, this could be a little bit tricky here for Moon. Coils, providing last hits and all that. We, of course, know how that works. But actually... Oh, the Acolyte didn't stick around to see the hero, right?
I don't think so, no. I was tinkering a little with my setup here, but you might be right.
Yeah, I think he walked into the creeps, got purged, and then left after taking damage. So now he's got the aura first against a Warden. And by the way, he ran on the upper side of the map, then going to the opposing side of the map. So taking a little detour. Looking a little weird so far.
Yeah, but it's TBC. I mean, he is weird. He's like the weirdo in the scene, I guess. Look at the inventory of the Warden. Perfect drop. Slippers of Agility for more damage and the Potion of Greater Mana. Have fun.
That's a 6-star, actually. That is a 6-star.
And the DK didn't get any experience here thanks to the Fan of Knives. So it's a full level 2 Warden, creeping up further. There's no second Engine of War, which surprises me a little, as Moon is staying on tier 1 for the longest time. Has a Shadow Priest for the Dispel, it's okay. But, there is the next tree, and it's an expansion.
Okay, should get scouted though, I guess. Skeleton's pretty close by. Very early expo, looking pretty greedy. If a group of ghouls made its way across... Unlikely you're going to be able to hold that. The Warden with a mana potion might be okay. But actually, we don't have many ghouls at all. Because it was TBC opening with a Tet Fiend build order here. Which means it's not going to have much of a standing army for a long time. With only the first Fiend out now. And more trickling in bit by bit. So this expo, despite being so early, may actually come through. And when the Night of Expo comes up so early without a cancel, usually it starts looking dark for the Undead.
TBC is adding Fiends already. This is not the usual Ghoul build that we see. This is just straight into Fiends. 3 Ghouls Fiends.
Yep, that was just the standard Tet Fiend opening, like.
Yeah.
The fast hero, Ghouls on lumber, and Fiends only later. So you can really not contest well at all. He's still level 1. Has to run. Oh, there's Boots, right? And there's a Wisp coming in for the block. Okay, missing that opportunity a little bit. If he really wants to pop this Greater Mana, he can force the TP here. Or a kill. Is that worth it, though?
No, not at all. It's more experience for the Warden. So close. But here's the right click. And yeah, that's level 2.7 Warden already. Plus the Expo is coming. Mass Range is there. Engine of War in position to creep this. Not looking good for TBC. And since it's the first cast with this new audio setup, please let us know if I am too loud, if Remo is too quiet, if the music is too loud. We need your feedback here.
Why'd you start doing it with the music, by the way?
People were donating for it.
Ah, okay. Because I remember you in the past always saying, I think that's a little bit distracting. but money makes the world go round.
Yeah, I got used to it by now.
Oh man, this Warden gets a hero kill in the early game, keeps the DK on level 1, she's level 3 with the greater mana. Expo place basically done, and mining soon. Tech is coming in as well. Moon is smashing this nerd stuff.
Yep, I agree. I tuned myself down a little, so hopefully it's better.
Just keep on creeping here, and I think we saw Shadow Strike and Phantom Knife, so no blink. That might be a bit of a danger, you know, if you dive deep for those kills to get your spells off. Perhaps you can't get out anymore, but of course you still can hold on to that teleport throw, but you still have. Second hero choice by the Undead is the Warden.
What?
The Naga, yes.
Did
The
you
Naga.
go out yesterday and had a few drinks too much?
I was at a birthday actually yesterday,
Oh,
but
explains a
I
lot.
No. I had nothing to drink.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm in that phase again.
wow, that's good, Remo. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. It turned out once again, alcohol, I don't know, leads to much embarrassment in my life.
I am very, very curious to hear that story.
No, it's
Maybe.
fine.
Oh boy. Okay, Hunter's Hall for Moon, tier 2 done. Lores will be coming up most likely. Another Engine of War and an Engine Protector. He's investing a lot to defend this expo. Or what's his plan with this double Engine of War?
Yeah.
It's like late Huntress.
Is it really just for defense? Is it just tier 2 hunts with the glaives? Hunts
Hoth?
fall off real hard against tier 3 undead with a bunch of fiends.
Yeah. There's almost no anti-air in this except from the Mercs. I mean, he has a solution against the Fiends for quite a while, but there's a lot of damage with that Naga. They're slow as well, which I like because Hunters are so fast, and against the Warden as well, so they can't chase that good with the boots on her. It's
I
a
think on
tower.
tier-
Is it a tower push? We have a skull.
I think it is, right? Where's the Acolyte's coming?
Oh no.
And for this, the hunts are actually pretty good because he gets them out really quickly, much earlier than Dryads.
Yeah.
So
And
Hunters-
Glaives as well, of course.
Good decision.
I agree. So where's that Acolyte? Still at the bridge, right? I don't want to get... Ah, no, there it is. Didn't see him. So very, very defensively. We all know that Moon builds his base all over the place, and maybe TBC... that's TBC's idea. But there are Mercs in the back, the Mauler and Huntress. Nice position by Moon. Also the vision here from that Sentinel. First tower down. Second tower about to fall. Warden in trouble, though. Still holds on to the big potion of mana, gets the heal potion, and the next tower falls. Detonate against the Blight, which is also very nice. The Acolyte about to fall. This is not looking good for TBC.
And the greater mana here is so good. Nice idea from TBC, and the potions and stuff keep his heroes alive. He actually still has that health stone on his Naga. That was a very fortunate drop. Another Phantom Knives coming in, taking out the statues here. That might be the key to get rid of that region, and then the one can slowly whittle down this army. But the first Ziggurat is almost up. Maybe there is a chance here.
Ziggurats, of course, a lot more tanky than they were before. Burrows coming in for TBC, and here it is. 5 armor now, new Blight, new space, and of course more regen. Fiends on Burrow, there's a reveal thanks to the Sentinel, of course, and the Warden still in trouble. Oh, Shadow Strike against the DK, trying to force a town portal, but there is no TP. Kind of lucky with the health stone, and more mana to come. Acolyte still alive here, actually doing some damage. Warden, Naga in trouble. Now I'm starting this as well, man. Level 5 on the Warden. Oh, Shadow Strike, level 3. DK falling, and the Naga will share his fate, I guess. GG! 1-0
Alright, that
for
looked a
Moon.
little scary there for a while. But Moon with a really good read, right? Going for those weird hunts, we're like, hey, what are they supposed to do? But he saw this all incoming.
That's true. I like his Fiend opening. I feel like with these, like with Huntress getting more and more into the meta here, the ghouls don't really do too much, especially against the Warden with Fan.
Yeah, but it's kind of like this double-edged sword. Yes, once the Warden's strong, the ghouls suck. But if you don't have the ghouls early, you can't keep the Warden down. And if you go for that fast Fiend opening, you really can't pressure her. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of difficult.
That's true. Not that easy anymore for Undead as it was in 1.29. Thank you, Knopf, for the host for 130 viewers. Nice to see you stream more and more here. Did we mention the next 2 subs here? I don't think so. Thank you, Bisha, for the 3-month resub. Here's for another month. Yeah, and thank you for following us on Twitter as well. Always like the interaction there. Next game is up. Last Refuge.
And also to Lynx with the 29 months already. Man, that's more than 2 years.
Almost 2.5. Pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
So invite is out. You are in. We're ready. Nice. We're so on point today, man.
But Neo, what's with the Necros? Why don't we see any Necros?
Well, maybe you can dispel pretty well against them as Night Elf.
Yeah, I mean, but what if you have 10 Necros? Can you dispel all of those skeletons?
Most likely not.
That's the play. This is the map, by the way, where we saw that strategy being attempted by TBC, which we're having coming up next year. Last Refuge. Didn't look too promising, again, when we saw it for the first time. But this is the new Necros. This is the more damage and whatever else changed. Like, basically everything was buffed.
And of course, the tech tree got cut by a lot. So yeah.
Oh, chat is pointing it out right now. Sorry to cut you off here, but yes, I did see the Bash Bear yesterday.
Oh yeah.
That was. I couldn't believe he lost with a Bash Bear. I mean,
twice.
Strongest summon in the game by far, honestly. In general, what was going on with Todd, man? Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy.
Yesterday was so awesome. Yesterday was a really, really cool day for Warcraft. Even like solo casting. You know, I cast. I like to cast more with you than I do like solo casts. But
I was wondering if you were gonna throw me under the bus right there.
No, not at all.
I mean, Remo, you know that I prefer being alone. But I mean, when you do show up, I guess I have to take you on the call.
No, I'm. This is Neo's Nice Today day.
Oh, really?
As far as like until now, yeah. Let's see how long this lasts.
When you have to deal with me.
Yes.
I mean, we know how this usually goes.
Oh man, you will spend 4 days with me, right? Soon.
Yes.
It's gonna be interesting.
But there's gonna be people around us. We won't
That's
have the
true.
privacy that we usually have in China, unfortunately.
And booze, so that's good. Oh, at least for me. I don't know how it is for you then. Want to make a good impression to my roommates and stay sober the entire time.
I mean, they know me already, and to them, I've seriously been nice all the time.
That is true. That is cool.
It was only Hooky who maybe doesn't consider me his best friend.
You won't see him. That's for sure. I haven't seen him in 2 months or so. No, even I haven't seen him in 2 months, and I live like below him. But it's okay.
That's how life goes sometimes, right? So we have a neutral hero here.
Yes.
Moon testing the waters. Game number 1, going Warden. A hero that doesn't really seem to be competitive anymore. Not too much, anyways. But it worked against TBC. So what else can we try? How about... Where's the altar, by the way? Isn't he supposed to make that? There we go. Yep. Okay. So... Alchemist first, maybe?
Well, maybe Firelord?
It's Moon. It's a Beastmaster.
It's a Beastmaster, but come on, let's have some fun here. My non-Beastmaster pick is on the Firelord, actually.
There's no way it's Firelord.
Why not? Why is there no way?
Because the Firelord summons the thingies, 2 of his lava spawn, and then he's completely out of mana.
You know, you don't know how good Soulburn is, man.
But he's not gonna have the mana for Soulburn. No, but many levels up he's gonna. But there's a few things that we disagree with in potency, but like Firelord and Lightning Shield and stuff like that. So I would be very surprised if this was the Firelord. Look how perfectly the altar is lining up, by the way. It looked like it was perhaps slightly late, but no. It's in time. If it's a Firelord, I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay.
No. So sad.
It's Moon, dude. He's into masks.
But it's also like but it's a 1-0 lead for Moon in the round of 32 against an opponent who has, I don't know, took 1 map off of him in like 4 years. So I could have like seen a cheesy strategy here from Moon.
Yeah, certainly. But how could you forget about the love for the Beastmaster in here?
I know.
Nice wisp positioning here. Has 2 in place to quickly get rid of the skeletons. Kind of surprised he's not going for that awesome building placement here. We can keep the DK away.
There was a special strategy against 120 only, I guess. TBC not worth the special builds.
Not worth the effort. I can just make my buildings wherever. Actually, it's looking like a normal base for Moon. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Do you know how many points he has already? Does he really need to get far?
I do not know. Good question.
Okay.
But I think it's too early for pretty much almost anybody to be secure, right?
Well, yeah.
If you haven't won one yet.
This is the 3rd of 4 qualifiers. And seedings actually do something. You get a better seed the higher you're ranked this time. And TBC is changing it up as well, going for ghouls instead of fiends this time, trying to prevent this expansion. But what can he really do against the 2 quill beasts?
This is level 2 here. Where do you get the other bit of experience? Did he steal something?
He didn't creep in the north.
The level... Oh, he's so close. He's 2 experience away.
Doesn't get the wisp there. And we have Huntress in once again. As I said, pretty potent choice against this mass that we have here. But he's just right-clicking the DK, and I like that. No Unholy Aura.
Yeah.
And Huntress are so fast.
And that is why the Aura Y level 2 is so important. The reason why top undead such as 120 and happy will oftentimes go for a bit of creeping first, and then kill something maybe, and then be level 2, or creep to level 2 right away. This is an important cancel, and he's gonna get it. How expensive is it gonna be, though? That's the question. 1 ghoul, sacrifice, certainly worth it. Oh, nice Shadow Melt! Last second.
Whoa.
Ooh, that was pretty sick. And the DK is too low. He can't come in here. With a couple of coils, it would be much more scary, but he was too reckless with his movement earlier, now he's too hurt. And what can he do now? He certainly can't heal.
That's correct. He's trying to slow down the Beastmaster. By the way, do you know if there's an option to always show the mana bars?
I've tried as well. I haven't found one now.
That's annoying.
I mean, there is the option in the menus, but it doesn't work.
Nice.
But if you mouse over here, you see it.
Yeah, I know. But you can't see 2 at the same time, which is quite annoying.
They broke the game, like they broke the host bots.
Oh, let's not get into this here. It's basically like politics here now.
Oh, nice ghoul block. Oh, that's a pretty good ghoul block. Hey, that's looking nice, but the hunt is still fast enough.
Players' forces are under attack.
So it's always this question with the Tree of Life, like, if it's very early, obviously you have to cancel it. At what point do you not have to cancel it anymore, and instead go for the tier 3 timing, and hope to win the game there? Well, if you want to do that, you have to go to tier 3 at some point, and normally undeads rush that pretty quickly, but it's a different play here from TBC, once again coming in with the Naga, like a lot better against the Beastmaster. Trying for the creep jack here, but there's a lot of stuff around for Moon, and only a couple of ghouls. Again, the awesome Shadow Melt, wow. But there is a Dust Bound.
Indeed, and another kill on the Shadow Priest here. Double kill for TBC. This looks okay so far, but there's so many mercenaries here. So much stuff for Moon. 100 almost microed away, but the Frost Arrow has too much range. Naga quite low. Okay, there's another potion. Moon holds on, kills another ghoul. Expo is up. Starting to entangle very soon. So he lost quite a bit, but I guess having the expansion up and having tier 2 makes him feel safe nonetheless.
I think TBC, the grand total of kills there was 1 Archer, 1 Shadow Priest, and 1 Huntress. That's pretty good. But the fact remains that the Expo is coming up, and most importantly, his tier 3 is delayed by so much. With the Beastmaster here, he's perhaps going to force him into a TP, but he is fairly quick. Oh, it's close. There's a surprise coil. He could actually find the kill, but he doesn't have the mana for that. He's blocking himself with the Huntress. That was a bit of pathing unfortunateness, I guess. The Quillbeast, look at the damage. Ooh, the statue. Dropping low already.
Yeah, Quillbeasts on level 2 are quite good with Bloodlust. But it's also decent experience. DK is so far away from level 3. Naga didn't get a lot of kills either. An entangling.
Hawk yet, by the way?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Attack upgrade for the Huntress as well. And Archers, of course.
Oh, wow, he's staying tier 1 actually, Muniz.
Huh.
That's gonna be a very weak army once the orb is out.
And once the Lich is out with Nova.
Yep, exactly.
Hawk level 2.
Nova, focus fire, and the reason I like the Naga, I think in general the rule of thumb is, the Naga is a good hero for the undead if there's not much hero focus potential on the other side. And this has no Dryads, no nuke, no nothing, so there's basically no hero focus potential at all. And then with the Lich coming in, with the ranged focus fire, with the orb and the fiends and all that, the Naga's gonna help a lot, so this game ain't over just yet.
Yeah. Question in chat, can you coil the Naga? Nope, you can only coil undead heroes. And the Naga is very much alive, so that doesn't work. Needs potions on her in case she's in danger.
Yeah, Moon is doing a good job here, keeping him from creeping, trying to utilize his strength as long as he has it, because before there's tier 3 undead, he can still kind of bully on the map, not with the quality of units that he has, but with the mass of units that he has. He is still at 46 supply, against only 34.
But 800 gold almost for TBC. Is he waiting for his tier 3 to finish? Yes, it's about to finish here. So, Lich, Destroyer upgrade. It all costs a little.
A player's forces
Yeah, I think he
going
may have
100.
mismanaged his lumber economy early on a little bit. That tier 3 tech, after all, was very late. Long range coil, trying to get the kill. And he gets it, actually. Well done. Lots of experience towards him. Item, of course, still to the Beastmaster with the greater healing. Very good. He lost that TP earlier. Needs to be careful with his positioning. And again, a coil last hit, and that's the double level up.
Yeah, nice steal here. So TBC is getting more and more in fighting shape. Lich it is. A-bomb early. No Destroyer upgrade. I mean, you could go Destroyers against all the Hunters, but in no time there could be a bunch of Archers.
And I don't think he is aware of the tech timing either. I don't think he scouted for it, so he may expect a lot of Dryads to be coming out momentarily, which is the usual transition with Beastmaster solo. Just mass Dryads.
forces are under attack.
Yesterday, by the way, Sonic went for marksmanship and won on this map, so just pointing out how good marksmanship is.
So that's good as the lightning shield?
Pretty good. Both are pretty good.
It's aura level 2! What?
We've seen this more recently. Is he that afraid of early Dryads that he went for this?
But I mean, against a Demon Hunter we see it a lot.
Big pickup. First Abomination walks into a surround.
Oh,
That's huge.
That's very unfortunate.
Forces are under attack.
Gotta look at that mini-map, bro. Oh, Nova on the Hawk.
Disease Cloud ready, but nothing to spread it yet. Second Slaughterhouse coming.
Oh, man. These are extremely powerful undead heroes, though, against a Night Elf hero that falls off hard. It's
But the
gonna be
nuke
level
isn't
5.
that hard. It's level 1 Coil, level 1 Nova, level 1
exactly.
Fog Lightning.
If he can somehow level up super hard, he can be behind 25-30 supply. Against this current army, that's fine. Even against Dryads, which is probably going to be the next thing. But he's had such a slow start, and I don't see Moon giving him so much space here. It looks like he's hovering around outside the main, and now we have the
Little-
Spirit Hawk as well.
Little Chimera, magic damage, ghouls,
Oh
heavy
my gosh.
armor, 4 hits, and then dead. And invisibility as well.
Very,
Pretty
very annoying to deal with.
good
Just
unit.
like the Invisible Wolves from the Farseer on level 3. You kind of want to shade against this. Issue with the Hawk is you can even see the shade.
Forces are under
For the
attack.
true sight.
Next engine of war at the base. 2 engine protectors as well. No tier 3 by Moon, also no lores. Just staying on tier 1. 2,000 gold though.
Yeah, it looks like Moon is feeling perfectly comfortable here. Oh, and the Ghoul Slaughter. He attacks the Ghoul in the middle to have perfect splash damage. That's also pretty nifty. And now they're all gone. Lumber's still looking okay here for TBC. And again an A-bomb gets caught. At least it spreads the disease. But it's only Huntresses. Like, if they die, it's not the end of the world.
He has to use like 360 gold to get the ghouls back. Can't go for fiends in the meantime. There is a Spirit Tower now to help, but the damage of the Hawk is just out-damaging that tower. And then he can just resummon him. Normal damage works well against buildings, is oftentimes safe. Fog Lightning is coming in, but he gets the Slaughterhouse nevertheless. Well calculated. And the Shadow Melts as well to save the Huntress.
Yeah, continuously with these great Shadow Melts
Yeah.
in all stages of the game, where usually after about 6 minutes, most Night Elves don't use that anymore. But Moon, making use of everything that he has. Now even the gold, which he saved for so long, is finally going into production. We have double lore, could have even gone triple lore. Little low on lumber, I guess. And we're gonna have those mass riots coming out soon. Mass riots are certainly better than mass hunts, but they still suffer from the same problem that if the undead heroes are strong enough, good enough items and good enough levels, they can kind of win against them by themselves. Are they at that stage yet? Certainly not. We have 3 2/2 heroes only. He's been able to find a couple of items, but they weren't really the greatest. And now he's gonna go for a full frontal assault on the expansion.
Okay, but there's the Rico. Oh no, Moon is actually retreating, has a town portal, so he can save his expansion if he wants to. 2 APs, 1 Engine of War, and only 2 A-bombs. I don't think this damage is enough to kill that tree. There's repair in the back, and now the Huntress are coming in. A lot of damage already on that A-bomb. No level 2 coil. Moon is ready with 75 supply against this. I like the illusions here. Level 3 on the Naga. AoE damage intensifies. Hawk being webbed. Hawk, of course, amazing against the A-bombs, but not focusing it right. Cool Beast in the back, and oh my god, TBC is suffering so hard. Everything is falling. Nice AoE damage from the Huntress. Everything dies at the same time. This must be a level 6 Beastmaster in a second. There we go.
The dinos. Give us the dinos. Come on. You know he's gonna tap out. Oh, actually he stays in. That was a beautiful engagement from Moon. The sandwich right there, that was a 360 degrees around. Absolutely gorgeous. And he's got too much stuff, man. It's just too much stuff.
The Night Elf AoE with those Huntress. I'm not sure if he has the Glaives upgrade, but I think so. GG. Easy 2-0 for Moon.
Yes. A little bit more one-sided than I thought, honestly. I felt like TBC's been putting up some decent games, you know, but that was just a stomp from beginning to finish.
Yeah, I agree. There was no chance for TBC, who once again drops into the lower bracket, as it oftentimes is the case if he faces Moon. But yeah, that was to be expected. In the next round, do we have results from Shishi versus Fly? Because that determines the opponent. Oh.
It's a 1-0 for Shishi, and the second game going on right now, apparently, according to Wikipedia. Thank you to all the Wikipedia boys updating this, by the way. Indeed,
as always. Tremendous job from you all. And also, pretty good contribution here by Prometheus717 for 11 months. Sends us a kappa and a resub. Thank you very much. Hope you stay 1 more month longer for your subiversary. So, since it's a long day, I think we go into a little break here. This is gonna be most likely a 10-hour cast, 9-hour, 10-hour cast. So we gotta save our voices a little. And yeah, sent you into a break. Gonna be right back with Moon versus Shishi or Fly. Or the third game of Shishi versus Fly. See you in a bit.